Well, one thing we all learnt was you can't underestimate what human nature can do. The sinful human nature. The human spirit. The human spirit is different to the sinful nature. Sinful nature's got a way of ruining things and destroying things. Combine that with drugs, alcohol, recreational drugs, chemicals, nicotine, and these other self-destructive forces that the sinful nature gravitates people to, and you have a reckless recipe for disaster. Now, when you combine that with selfishness, pride, conceitedness, envy, strife, jealousy, and all these other attributes that humans have a way of getting themselves into, then you mix those things with demonic powers and the like, and of course you have a recipe of total destruction. What we don't realize is Satan didn't come to bring addicts. Man brought that on himself. When he came and started the great demise of humanity in the garden. Everybody knows the story. On this very foggy, quite sensational morning here at Gosford on the Central Coast, New South Wales, Australia. He didn't come with alcohol or addictions or chemicals or anything like that. He came to ruin as many relationships as he could. And he started with woman's weakness as to hanging on to the principles that she needed to uphold to maintain a proper relationship with her husband and a respectful relationship with God. Satan had an uncanny way of, actually a magnificent way, in which he could use words and influence. His influence is a massive player in the downfall of relationships, a massive player. If you get round the wrong influences, you will eventually lose most of what you have. That's how it works. Satan comes to kill. He can't kill. He'll steal. And he'll steal until he destroys you financially, destroys your relationship, destroys the things you care about. And he'll use our pride, lying, ego, jealousy, selfishness. Quick, come on, to make this happen. And he'll do it relentlessly and without mercy. He won't give up, and you won't even know that it's happening. That's what he does. That's what he came for. That's what he's here for, to test the integrity and morality of what's left in man's nature. Now, there's different levels of how people work and how people work on themselves and manage themselves and work in life and things. People will behave a certain positive way towards things that they value and they want, and then when they've become too lazy to do that, they begin to disintegrate. This can be called narcissism, where they devalue the relationship they're in, devalue the person they're around, start to do nasty, horrible things and lie, cheat, steal, scheme, all to meet their own end. And this is what's bringing people down. You mix how hard it is to have a relationship with drugs, self-destructive behaviors like nicotine and these type of things, and this is where all the heartache and pain, sadness and brokenness and hurt is coming from. You've got the elements of deviancy, pedophilia, bestiality, orgies, reckless sex, casual sex. Casual sex never ends up with anything favorable either. For anyone. It never ends up in a way that's healthy or dynamic. It's just a casual dynamic that suits an incompetent approach to relationships. Relationships were designed for commitment, not triangulation. A lot of these things will triangulate us and bring us into trouble that we didn't plan for, don't desire or need. And as you suffer watching this person deteriorate in front of you, wondering why they can't see the pain that they're hurting you with, the attitudes and the ways of behavior that just aren't what this. But see, some people get hurt by absence. The absence. There's always this void. There's always a void. An absence. And as they try and fill the absence, the person just gives them enough. Just enough company and affection to keep the other person interested. But as you begin to wake up that you're dealing with somebody that's just playing a game, they're just wanting you there for supply, they're just causing you to hang on by brilliance, a brilliance that they know how to work, a manipulation and control. As you begin to wake up and go, hang on a sec, I'm not just a object for you to use. You learn the art of detaching over time, and you come to the point where you look at this person and say, look, I'm sorry, I can't do this anymore. you're just not doing this right, and you walk away, you go no contact, and you never ever go back.